When the boss crossed a line, the room went silent. What started as a whispered remark quickly turned into something much more threatening, and everyone else froze, unsure of how to react. But the single dad didn't hesitate. Without a second thought, he stepped forward, placing himself between her and the looming danger. There was a calm authority in his stance, a quiet strength that didn't rely on words or threats, just an unwavering presence that demanded respect. His courage wasn't loud or boastful. It was steady, measured, and intentional. He understood the power imbalance in the room, yet he refused to let it dictate the outcome. With every step he took, he conveyed a clear message. She was not alone, and he would not let anyone harm her. The boss, taken aback by the audacity of a man with no title, no wealth, and no influence in that moment, realized that true strength isn't always tied to power. It's tied to character. In that instant, the single dad became more than just a protector. He became a symbol of trust and safety. Fear and tension hung heavy in the air, but his presence transformed it into a sense of security. The act, small in physical effort but monumental in impact, changed the dynamics of the room. What could have been a moment of humiliation or danger became a turning point, a demonstration of integrity, courage, and the quiet heroism that only someone who has faced life's struggles can truly embody. It wasn't just about stopping the inappropriate behavior. It was about showing her and everyone present that standing up for what's right never goes unnoticed. In that split second, respect replaced fear, and admiration replaced uncertainty. Despite the looming threat and the heavy discomfort in the room, the single dad remained a pillar of calm determination. While others hesitated, unsure how to react or afraid to confront someone in power, he stood unwavering, his presence radiating reassurance. His eyes met hers, conveying silently but unmistakably, "You're not alone. I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere." In a world where trust is often earned slowly, that moment forged it instantly. He didn't need to shout, argue, or show aggression. Every gesture, every measured step he took was deliberate, a message of protection and steadfastness. The boss's intimidation tactics, meant to unsettle and manipulate, faltered in the face of his composed authority. By refusing to be shaken, he demonstrated that real courage isn't about confrontation for ego's sake. It's about standing up for the vulnerable, even when the odds seem stacked. For her, the reassurance went far beyond words. It was the knowledge that someone truly saw her, respected her, and was willing to shield her from harm. That quiet determination sparked a shift, not just in the immediate moment, but in the trust and hope she carried forward. She realized that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it stands silently beside you, unwavering, steady, and resolute. In a single act of presence, he proved that loyalty and integrity outweigh status, fear, and intimidation. His calm courage transformed what could have been a humiliating or dangerous situation into a moment of empowerment. He became more than a protector. He became someone she could rely on when the world seemed harshest. And in that act, he showed the enduring truth. The right person doesn't run away when it matters most. They stay, defend, and make all the difference. What begins as a moment of intimidation quickly shifts into something far more profound. The boss's whispered threat, meant to unsettle and humiliate, was met not with fear, but with the quiet, unwavering presence of a single dad. At first, the tension was palpable. Every eye in the room watched, unsure how this confrontation would unfold. Yet in that charged moment, a powerful bond began to form, one that no money, title, or social standing could create. His actions spoke volumes. He didn't just protect her physically, he conveyed a deeper message of respect, trust, and integrity. In the face of arrogance and abuse of power, he showed what true strength looks like, not in aggression or dominance, but in courage guided by moral clarity. She saw a man whose character was built on experience, responsibility, and selfless care, a father figure whose presence alone reassured and empowered. The transformation was subtle but undeniable. What could have been a moment of fear and humiliation instead became a defining experience of trust. She realized that not all men are driven by ego or control. Some stand firm to safeguard what is right, even when it comes at a personal cost. In his calm resolve, she discovered someone who embodies the virtues often only spoken of in stories: integrity, humanity, and unwavering loyalty. By the end, the intimidation had been replaced by a bond forged in respect and gratitude. That single encounter revealed that true heroism often lies in everyday acts of protection, compassion, and courage. And in the heart of adversity, the single dad's humanity shone through, proving that one man's steadfastness can transform fear into trust, isolation into connection, and fleeting danger into a lasting lesson about the power of character.